Okay. Okay. It is that time again. Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh. I kind of choked on my coffee right as I started the stream. I'm testing something today. I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Testing the vertical stream thing, and I don't know if it'll actually work. I don't know if I can turn it off midstream. I can't, so if it doesn't, it doesn't. We'll see what happens with it. Yeah. So I oopsed this week in a big way, and it's gonna really hurt. And, yeah, so apparently it's only gonna do... Well, that's annoying. Can I change this? Can I... Oh, boy. Alright, well. What's up, Sean? How's it going? That's annoying. Oh, well. It'll just be... I mean, I guess I could restart the stream and close it, or cancel it. Huh. Oh, well. We're just gonna leave it. It'll be what it'll be. Yeah, so Sean, I haven't told you about the finishing coffee on a good weather. It is a beautiful morning. I'm finishing my coffee up as well. How's the weather out there? It's supposed to be in the mid-80s today here in Georgia. I don't know what it is right now. It feels like it's pushing 70. Yeah, it's 65 right now. Well, that says 67, and now it says 68, so yeah. It's warm. Excuse me. Jeez, where did I get all these emails all of a sudden? Yeah, nothing I care about. Yeah, so I made an oops. Can you spot it? 68, but topping out at 92. Ooh, yeah, it's not that warm today here. I think today is 85. Well, this says 85. The other thing says 83, so I don't know. Either way, nice and warm, not too bad. Yeah, so I accidentally, when I was bringing up my cooldowns on my Econ, I accidentally double-clicked black hole. Yeah, and it really hurt my income a lot. So, I think I'm going to end up having to throw in this epic, where is it at? Multiverse Nexus. Which is going to suck. I don't know what's going to be worse. Yeah. Big ouch. I really don't know what's going to be worse, the desync with Primordial Collapse or getting the sync with Multiverse Nexus with a 20-second add-on to it, which is going to put it 7 seconds. I did the math on it yesterday, and it's going to put it 7 seconds longer than what my cooldown was. Yeah. Maybe. Hold up. I may have done my math wrong. Now I'm going to have to double check it. Where's the MVN calculator? I thought I fixed this! Okay, are we back? There we go. Okay. I'd say do a couple with each, go with the better. That's what I was doing. I ran, but I haven't been able to run a good, proper run since, because I did some different runs. What's up, Berto? How's it going? I think that was my last run before I oopsed. Maybe not. No, because No, that was that with the desync? Because it would have been after this tournament that I had the stones to do it. So that may have been with the desync. Those were before. Oh, wait, hold up. Now I'm forgetting. I can't go back and look at my history far enough. Yeah, so it is a little bit lower. Because that was before. And... well, no. I don't know. I don't know that it's really hurt me that bad. I did do my math wrong with the wrong numbers, and it actually is slightly... oh, wait, nope, that's with Legendary. No, I didn't do my math wrong. Yeah, so with an Epic, it's 207 seconds of cooldown versus the 200 seconds I had before I brought these down. So if I can get another MVN and level it up, which I'm not anywhere near getting a pity pull. But as you can see, I have not had the best luck. How many more cards do I need? 13. Oh well, let's go ahead and get the tournament done. We'll figure it out. I guess I can do some pulls. Maybe we'll get really lucky. And I can get a... or not. Oh well, this is what we're gonna run with for the tournament, at least. Well, not this, but... we'll do that. Yep. Okay. That'll be the tournament. Can I level that up? I can. Awesome. So that'll be the tournament there. That, yeah. And we'll do this. Let's go! What's up, Richie? How's it going? I'm having a brain fart. Okay, we'll start with that. I really need to save up and get another card slot. I did finally get Death Ray, though. So that's good. So I can start completing tasks for that. Completely missed out on it last time. No region card for Tourney. No, not right now. If I had the extra card slot, I'd throw it in. But what I'm running right now is I start with more damage and the range card to try to get a little bit of a leg up on Deathwave health bonus. And then once the Deathwave pops the first time, I'll put range in for health. And then partway in, I'll swap crit chance for attack speed, and then eventually cash for extra defense. I guess I could swap damage for health regen. My regen's just not really doing a whole lot for me because I'm not using wall yet, and I'm not using wormhole redirector. So regen's really not helping me that much right now. On this account, at least. Okay. Let's do a quick little switchy. Switch summon for... hold on. I'll be right back. My 4-year-old is stuck. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, well, Rascal had, Alrighty, what's up, Rubber Duck Sauce? Thanks for the good luck. Is it worth it to unlock Guardian slots? No, it is not. I'm going to eventually respec this one. I don't think it's worth it, though. 2 is fine for fetch and summon. Right now on my main account, I'm actually rocking 1 because I did a respec and I'm not, I kind of oopsed a little bit, but I'm close to being able to fix my problem. But I can't respec right now. Alrighty. So, I just don't see a situation where we run. Yeah, right now I don't either. I think if you could get enough, bits to put in enough stuff, there potentially could be, but right now with the stuff we have, I mean, if you're running Glass Cannon, Ally is going to do nothing for you at all. Bounty's not great. For farming, now, if I had enough bits to actually make use of everything, for farming, I would run attack, fetch, and summon. Or fetch, summon, and scout. If I could level them up enough. But you can't. So, yeah. Alright, let's get this finished up here. Eventually, we probably will want to run more. But right now, it's just not worth it. Not worth it right now. Okay, what is the heat before I actually make the final? Basical, lovely. Okay, this will be my first run in Platinum. We got promoted Wednesday. Got 3rd place with 730. It was great. So this will be the first time running that for this. This account. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and start that. And then I'll finish up the... I think it's timed out that July will give you Perm Scout and your Econ will be basically where they are now. Plat is hell now. That's what I have heard. Yep. I don't know what's worth. I don't know what's worse right now. Plat or, Champion. They're both pretty bad. Okay. We'll go ahead and get started on the switching things up over here. Actually, what is the conditions? Orb resistant, attack speed, lovely. Tank ultimate, lovely. Boss, bleh. At least we don't have basic ultimate in there as well. I don't like it, but it's not the worst. Definitely Plat is worse. I haven't been in either of them so long. Yeah, that's what I heard, yeah. Oh, we can... Also, I'm going to turn off Black Hole. The shotgun hurts. Okay, let's go ahead and... my little shenanigans probably aren't actually going to help me any. But we'll let it run for a bit. You can promote out of champs with less than 1,500 waves. Plat seems to average 1,200, even get close. I'm wave 1077 on Plat and rank 14. Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to go with Pulsar Harvester for this first one. And then we'll try a run with, what's it called? And what's up, Gail? I don't remember talking with you last weekend, but not this past Wednesday, but the Wednesday before, I was in Zerdan's bracket. We can level that up. Great. Good to hear. I'm still in debate on which I'm doing better with, Ohm Chip or Harmony Conductor. It's been... I think with all the extra bosses, I'm probably actually going to be better off with Ohm Chip because I'll get that damage bonus. Jumping around. Ah, almost. You know what? If we shatter, I can probably rank that up. Although it doesn't look like I have a single... Oh, no, there they are. Okay. I don't remember how many I needed. That may not have been enough. It was! Yay! Yippee! Okay. We'll go with that. Yep. Unequip and equip. I wish you could just swap them. That would make things easier. Okay, bumped my core ass mod to legend, used Harmony Conductor and did worse than my OC mod by 70 waves. Ugh. Yeah, it's been really inconsistent. Sometimes I do better with Harmony Conductor. Last Saturday, I did a good bit better with Harmony Conductor. Wednesday, I believe my best run was with Ohm Chip. But I don't remember for sure. Yeah. Do some reroll and see if we can get something unlocked tier 8 yesterday. Nice. Let's give it a go. See what we get. Auto reroll. Hey, finally! I've been trying to roll that stat on here since I unlocked Amp Strike. Okay. We'll take the new. So that'll be better. I don't know what... I still don't know what I want here. I don't know if I want bounce shot range, attack speed. I don't know. So I think I'm going to leave attack speed here and bounce shot range, and then we'll just go with whatever I get first. For now. Okay. Not that one attack speed is really going to do that much for me. I think the bounce shot's going to be better. Or bounce shot range. Though it might hurt in farming. Dog is barking at the kids. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Are we gonna get anything? Maybe not. Maybe not. Nope. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. And of course I say that and then my Southern comes out a little bit. It's funny, I grew up in the South. Most of my family sounds like rednecks. And I grew up with a rather thick drawl. And then about somewhere between 12 and 15, my Southern drawl almost completely disappeared. But everybody in my family still sounds like they're from Central Georgia. I'll take that. The only time I have a Southern drawl anymore is when it's intentional. Or sometimes if I'm talking to people that have a Southern drawl, it'll come out. And then I've got certain phrases, reflection of your peer group from that age. Not really, because most of my peer group at that age had a fairly thick Southern drawl. So, I don't know. I don't know. I think it was an intent. I think it was a... I don't know that it was necessarily a conscious choice on my part, but I think it was something that I did intentionally. Okay, that's set up. Y'all was the only thing I never dropped. I do still say y'all. Periodic. Yeah, I slip into an accent every once in a while, but I moved to the Midwest young enough that I mostly adapted. Do you have a Midwest words? Do you have a Midwest accent? It's really funny. My wife has... She has a Southern drawl, but not a thick one. Unless she's on the phone with her dad or one of her grandmothers when she was still alive. if she was on the phone with either of them, I knew she was on the phone with one of them because her southern drawl came out real strong. Excuse me. Okay, that's set up. We'll switch the cards. Oh, I want to do something. Rush! Yeah. Yeah. I'm so glad that's done. I don't know what I'm going to put in place of it. Wow, I have so few Ultimate Weapon Labs left. Congrats on finishing. Thanks! I'm excited about it. I've been waiting to finish that for a while. It's just so freaking expensive. I don't know what I want to put in here. You know what? Just for the hell of it, we're going to get this Flamebot lab finished up. We're going to go here, and we're just going to unlock Flamebot. Yeah, I think I do, but Iowa is more neutral accent than, say, Wisconsin. Yeah, definitely. Okay, we'll unlock Burn Stack and get its couple of levels done. It shouldn't take long. What's up, buddy? Tomorrow's Sunday. Nothing. All right, I'm streaming. Go play. Close the doors back behind you, please. No, hold on, guys. Okay. My 6-year-old was in a chatty mood and just slammed the door. Okay, so we'll knock that out. I don't think I'm going to keep that on speed 6, though. Try SH Flamebot combo. I do need to try that. But I don't think it'll outcompete... Well, I know it won't outcompete Ampbot. And I don't have... I don't think I can get it up to enough that I'll have to give it a shot. I'll go ahead and do a preset for it, and then we'll give it a shot at some point today. But I know it won't outcompete Ampbot. As far as the damage, obviously 15x is going to far outstretch it. And I don't think that it can outbeat Pulsar Harvester. But I don't necessarily have to max that out. I don't need anything else. Okay, and then we'll see how far we can go here. What? I'll be right back. Give me a second, guys. It's too early for them to be driving me this nuts. Okay. We'll rock this for now. Well, not for this run. We'll do this one for this run. Although... we'll go for range. Excuse me. Yeah, that's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. Yeah, I don't know that it's going to outperform Pulsar Harvester. I don't know. But the extra range as well as the double damage might... I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll give it a shot. Okay. Let's do this run. I feel like I'm forgetting to do something, but I don't know what it is. Let's jump in here and go ahead and fix my Poison Swamp and Damage Slider. Not that I think it's actually going to do anything. That's not what I wanted. End round. Surrender. Go home. And... oh, I forgot about this. I'm really curious how far I'm going to go. As long as I can stay in plat, I will be happy. That'll get me enough stones. I don't expect to stay up here. But as long as I can stay and not get demoted, I'll get enough stones that I can fix my... start fixing my ultimate weapon issue in 2 weeks. Okay, let's go. Not sure how far you are in Power Vault, but do you know how good the 5% free upgrade nodes are? Do you think the cheaper path up the middle or the econ route is the play? I don't remember. I'll have to actually look at it. Can you exit battle in tournaments? I can't remember. Or does that count as... I think you can. Yeah. I don't think I'm quite to the free up labs. Oh, that's them there. That's right. Oh, do they? I didn't realize that. But yeah, I think it's worth it to get. Probably. But I don't know that it's going to be as beneficial as going up the middle, which is what I opted to do. I thought this is where they were, but I couldn't remember if they were here or here. My plan is to continue up the middle to get here, and then I'm going up this way to get this stuff. Yeah, the extra 5% seems like it could be pretty good. But my goal is to get to up here. And then I'll probably go all the way to here and then start filling in the gaps. I don't know. I think I can... Can I not do that yet? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'm almost there. Gotcha. Okay, let's get back in. What is my target priority set at? Okay, that's fine. Almost done. Yeah, I really need to take the time to actually learn everything that Rend can do. Because I don't. I think you do. But you have to have 15 power nodes unlocked, and I've only got 12. It says 50. That would be a question for somebody that actually has it unlocked, and I'm not that person yet. It'll be a while. But I didn't have a buy button, did I? I don't think I did. Well, obviously I can't buy it. Yeah, so there's the unlock button, but I don't have an unlock button here. And it says 50 keys underneath it. So I'm assuming you do. Bum. why on earth is my preview so far behind? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do this vertical anymore. I don't even know if any of you guys are actually seeing it. But yeah, the bot range and double damage between every section is super value. I'll definitely do both eventually. Yep. I definitely want all of that. I think I'm missing one bot range relic. Sean and I were discussing that a while ago, and I think I am missing one. What's up, New Paradise? How's it going? Yo, talking my Saturday bracket at this point. We're in the same one again? I haven't even looked yet. That's funny. That's really funny. Okay, I'm doing okay. Doing okay. A little tired. I got woken up several hours before I wanted to wake up this morning because for some reason my phone decided to set an alarm, and I don't know why. There was one day, was it last week, that I set an alarm to make sure I was up at a specific time. And the alarm hasn't gone off since then. But it went off this morning. And it's not like it was set for just Saturdays, because it wasn't even a Saturday that I set it. So I don't know. I don't know. It was very annoying, though. I did not want to wake up then. So I was able to go back to sleep, but I didn't go back to sleep and deeply sleep. It was a light sleep. That's really funny, though. I was literally just thinking about you, too, because I was deciding on where I wanted to leave my extra orbs. And I decided to leave them at the ranged enemy line, although I don't think it's really going to affect me. As long as I'm hitting the bosses, I don't think it's going to matter this time around. Well, good luck! Got them in the same place as me, at least, yeah. Yeah, they're just set at, well, I think 60, which is right at the ranged enemy line. Same bracket, same setup. Best of luck to you two! I mean, I know you're going to beat me, but that's a given. I kept running into Rob's Guildmaster, or whatever you want to call him. I've been in their bracket a couple times. Somebody else I was in their bracket a couple of times in a row, but I don't remember who it was. I can't remember who it was. It was somebody that, I can't remember that. I've been doing both orbs at 60 with a 90 meter range. It's been pretty nice. Who was it? Their name either started with an R or a C. And they popped in the chat and said something. And I don't think that we knew that we were in each other's bracket at this point. Apparently, they normally watched the stream, but never really chatted. So I'd never talked to them before. And then I just happened to look in and go, wait, is that you? And I don't remember who it was. I'm wanting to say Rappaport, but it wasn't Rappaport. I'm pretty sure the name started with a C. But I don't remember. I'm happy with this, how far I'm running so far, though, on Tier 8. I wasn't sure I was going to even make it to 200 waves. Yeah, that's useless. Well, almost useless. 4. Definitely just dumping everything straight into health. Oh, man. Whoa, that leaned back a little bit further than I wanted it to. How's Plat these days? Seeing on Reddit, it's getting crazy. I don't know. This is the first time I've run Plat. My cushion slid and it's in the wrong spot. So I just got promoted Wednesday. Got me out of gold finally. Right now, good, but from what Richie in chat said a little bit ago, it's pretty rough. Pretty rough. I'm hoping so. That's really, as long as I can stay, I can fix a problem. So why are they screaming? Okay, I don't hear the screaming anymore. After Wednesday's tournament, I oopsed and I accidentally double-clicked. So I brought all my cooldowns down to 310, and I accidentally double-clicked black hole, so my black hole is now 10 seconds off. Yeah. That hurt. I may need to go check on my kids. Yeah, I'll be right back. I think my 6-year-old is tormenting my 4-year-old. I'll be right back. It was actually my oldest trying to stop the 3-year-old or 4-year-old almost from doing something he's not supposed to do. And so he was mad. Hey, we're at 10:30 already. Wow. Haven't lost. Well, there goes second wind. I don't know what from. We'll go ahead and lower the attack or the speed. I was literally debating on lowering speed at that moment. And then it popped. And there goes demon mode. Alrighty, let's see. Tier 14 is a huge jump up in cells, if I remember right. If you can farm tier 14, it's definitely worth it. Base cells per kill jump from 1 to 7. Yeah. Yep. I always forget about that. So, are we ever going to get a tournament without Fast Ultimate again? I'm really getting tired of it. It's exhausting. Have we got a Deathify yet? 1. Ooh, this one may not go too much longer. Yay, got him pushed out. Oh, I forgot to bring my what did you get last time? 1200 plus. What's up, JP? How's it going? Thank you. How'd you do? Last exactly, rubber duck sauce. Exactly. What did I get last Saturday? I'll have to look. $12.33. I mean, Fast Ultimate's not as bad as it used to be for me because I finished up the Fast Speed Lab, and so they're not that much. They usually until they fix a problem, I don't think they're going to stop. Yeah, unless it's intentional. I meant to bring down my... Oh, wait, I did. Never mind. Never mind. I did fix it. I didn't want my shockwave pushing. Okay. It does make for shorter runs. I kind of expected to go further than that. Is the new normal, right? Okay, let's switch restorative bonus in, because I don't know that... Yeah, I did set it right. Kind of digging the fast ult. Yeah, short. It does make for shorter tournaments. I do agree with you there. You know, I could just put an extra 100 Q in. I don't have enough for more attack speed, though. So supposedly there's a strategy and the hard counter is Fast Ultimate. Makes sense. Tags it better with SH. Have you tried it? I have not yet. We were actually talking about that earlier. I got a preset set up for doing Flamebot with SH and Ampbot. I guess we can go ahead and try that now. Okay. We'll give it a shot. I also I need to run with Harmony Conductor as well, because it's really been funny. It's not consistent on why I do, I don't know. It's probably just random. But some tournaments I do better with one than the other one. and then I'll turn around with similar conditions and get better results. So it's probably just luck of the draw with depth defies. Yeah, like I said, last time, or Wednesday, raised the damage reduction respec after. I don't, with my current build, I don't think that's going to help me any. Because I'm running with nothing in health right now. If I respec everything and put a good bit into health, it'll help me. But I mean, I guess I could. Yeah. I've been using words. I've been having pretty good success with this, getting more death defies. But I do want to start moving into a little bit more hybrid. Keep hearing harmony conductors better, but I get further with OC. Asthma quality is legend. Maybe that's the issue. I don't know. I would say, so I was for a while only using harmony conductor, and then I started having somebody, may have even been you, Sean, said they were doing better with ohm chip. I can't remember, or maybe I just started doing it. I don't remember. But sometimes I get better with one, or with ohm chip, sometimes I get better with the other. But I don't like changing two things at one time, because then I don't know what actually fixes the problem. I'd rather run an extra run, because they don't take very long. OC does really well for me on basic ult. That's kind of what I was thinking too, because I get that extra little bubble of extra damage all the time. Kirito! Let's go! The mist from harmony conductor can... Oh, really? It can? You know what? I think I did know that. I think we were talking... I think Sean and I were talking about that last week. I was talking to somebody about it last week. When you get 3 or 4 bosses at once and they overlap? Exactly. I don't know if I want to run a second run on this account. We'll see. I think I'm just going to leave it at 3. Gugh. Maybe I need to run it one more time. Plus extra miss chance is massive for Glass Cannon, just more survivability. Agreed. And that's why I was using it. Because even though it's only epic quality, I was seeing the miss all the time. Yeah. Exactly. I don't know that I can... I mean, I guess I could... Oh! I can do better. I forgot to switch in. Yeah, I can go further than that. I can definitely go further than that. Yeah. We're running again. I don't want that. Well, it looks like somebody got out of it. But I can definitely do better. Because I don't have... I didn't put in attack speed or extra defense. Forgot both. I love watching Flamebot explode all the time. It's fun. Do you prefer summer, Joe Baka? And isn't your name something totally different and something else? I forget. Either way, I did end up getting attack speed mastery after Wednesday's tournament, like we talked about last weekend. And then I gemmed the first couple levels, so it's up to... Oh gosh, what is it now? I think I'm working on 4 at the moment. Labs, that's what I wanted. No, I'm working on 5. Not really. A little bit. I think my attack speed was 62 before. $61, something like that. I can't remember. Maybe. I don't even remember now. But, and then I also just put, I got a +1 attack speed here. What's up, Burn? I haven't really gone through the bracket yet. But right now I'm in 5th. So we can look and see. I'll take a 5th place, happily. Reaper. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'd be 5th in yours, but looking like 10th in mine. That sucks. I knew you said you had a bad bracket. Oddfish. Oddfish will pass me. I've been in a bracket with Oddfish before. I know that. I recognize that name. Kirito might pass me. I think I've been in Bori's bracket too. Based on that, I should pass Azure Blade. I'm definitely not going to get up there. Might be able to take 4th, maybe. Probably not, though. But I'd like to hold on to 5th. I'll be happy with that. We'll see. We shall see. We'll run at least 2 more runs. This one with, what's it called? Singularity Harness. And then, depending on what's better between Singularity Harness or Restorative Bonus, we'll run... No. I still need to run Restorative Bonus, and I want to do a test with Harmony Conductor. So maybe we'll do Restorative Bonus next, and then Harmony Conductor after that. With whatever's the best of the 3. Sorry I had Wi-Fi aggro. Nice job on getting the attack speed. Good choice. Thanks! Speaking of wife, I probably should check on mine. She's having a rough day. So Summer's fine. I don't know where to change the name. Either way, it's fine. I just wanted to know what you preferred. Oh, I still have coffee. I forgot about that. I still have like a cup and a half of coffee left. Okay. Nummy. Nummy, 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 nummy. Summer and X Tech Tree. Yeah. Again, I did not know you were an X Tech Tree employee, though. Yup. Last week, too. Oh, the Guild X-Tech Tree employees. By the way, Tower Roll down for anybody else can't check the bracket. I haven't looked at it. I can look. If I can find it. Where is it? There it is. Gotcha. Fun. Why are you not opening? Thank you. Yep. Says it's a host error. So, I would assume they're overloaded or some such. It is most definitely down, though. Where did we go to? I don't even remember. 314. Well, I'm not stuck in the 5-way anymore. So that's good. You haven't run yet? How's the day? Tough one? Depends on your bracket. Sean got a crappy one. Mine's not horrible. My first run didn't go super far, though. I only went till 1081. Doing good today, Human Bulldozer? I keep wanting to just shorten it to human, which makes me think of, was it the range with speed buff? No? I don't even remember now. We got fast, boss, tank, and attack speed. Bulldozer or Jamie? Oh, it's like I see human bulldozer and I keep wanting to shorten it to human. And it makes me think of a book by Orson Scott Card. It's one of the later books in the Ender series, the Ender's Game series. I don't remember which book, though. Good, doing well. Finally went to Chick-fil-A today. Oh, yeah? Really sucks getting a PB on waves and taking 10th. Yeah, exactly. I know just what you mean. Clunk. Nice. Little chain lightning rip. Alrighty, let me know. Good luck to yourself as well. I need to turn my mic down. But I don't remember where I've got it at. There we go. Down, 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 down. No, not that low. There we go. Just enough that I can hear it. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I remembered last time right about the time that my second wind went off on the first run. Actually, I'm going to just turn down everything because the music's actually a little loud too. And I think it was right about here too. I think was it 970 that second wind popped? I forget. But yeah, I was looking at it, I was like, I probably ought to turn down the game speed about now. And then as I was thinking about it, second wind popped. Any of you high-end Legends folks have an opinion on the importance of having double perm poison swamp? I can weigh in on that. So even though visually it looks like just one swamp, they are counted as separate instances, and so you can get a stun on both of them. So having multiples is very good in that regard. I've been thinking about taking a pause from other stuff and going up on my Poison Swamp stuns to get to where I can have double. At the very least, I need to put one click into something. But having two isn't worth... Yeah, see, that's kind of where I'm at, too. Or where I'm thinking. That's why I haven't done it yet. I don't know that it's worth it over other things. I'm kind of regretting going as hard into ILM as I did there for a bit, because I've kind of paused it because I've decided on things that I wanted to put effort into instead. I got the Death Defy and I didn't lose my wings. I'm cold. I was hot when I came down here, so I took my hoodie off. And now I'm cold. Ugh. Went with a light hoodie today because it's so warm, but it's still cold in my studio. There is motion at my basement door. It is probably one of my kids, but I don't see them now. Oh well. You can think of it as survivability with 2 perma as well, but the CC and yeah, exactly. Exactly. Definitely doing a lot more with Singularity Harness and Flamebot. With that extra increase in damage. Oh, why does it say there's a person in my driveway? Okay, it's my son taking the trash out. I get worried when I have an alert in my driveway because it means that my 4-year-old escaped. Speaking of the 4-year-old. What's up, buddy? Yeah? Okay, well, I'm not dealing with it right now. Go play. Maybe later. Make sure you close the doors. Okay. We've already passed where we stopped, which is great. Yeah, I thought Kirito was gonna pass me. Oh, I forgot I was still running home chip. $136. We'll change that in a bit. I don't know why, but the way I said we'll change that in a bit reminded... Let's go! Reminded me of one of my favorite childhood movies. What year did that movie come out? The 60s? It is. It is. Very huge. Went a lot further. But Jerry Lewis, Rockabye Baby. What year did that come out? I want to say it came out in the 60s. No, 58. I picked up Poison Swamp Plus, upgraded once, and seems to be helping. Awesome. So far, it's a pretty big difference. Gone almost an extra 100 waves already. I think I died at what, 1083 the first time? going to pause for a second. 1081. What was draining my health? Oh, vampire. That is one negative about this particular setup. Vampires drain really... Well, no, it should be the same either way, because they drain based on a percent. For reference, I'll say at... oh, wow. I thought that was JP that said that for a second. I was like, there's no way. Yeah, I made it 100 waves further before losing an intro sprint. What did you do this tournament, JP? Check the DD counter after the run. I'll have to do that. I think I only got 1 or 2 on the last one. Maybe 3. But I think I've seen 2 already on this one. Oh, you haven't run yet? Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, that was annoying. Just double boss just pounded me in the face. Why did I not turn the speed up while my demon mode was on? I had the most annoying death in Wednesday's tournament. I don't remember if it was in my best run or just a run. My wall rebuilt. 1DD for me. Yeah, I hate... What? I didn't even realize that Death Defy Down was one of the, things. Jeez. Yeah, that 11% stinks. You got more than 4 this run? Maybe. I haven't looked at it at all this run. But I know I've seen it up a couple times. Dang, almost made 1,200 waves. Yeah, at 3. Oh, they move sideways? I didn't know that. I never noticed. Okay. Well, that was a lot better. Though I'm still in 7th. I mean, I'll take 7th. Reluctantly. I want back up in 5-6. It's a little delayed. What did I get the first run? Yeah, I only had 1 Death Defy the first time. Thanks! So it could have been just as much the Death Defies as switching to Harmony Conductor, or Singularity Harness. Looks like we're in the same boat. Yeah. Okay, let's switch to Harmony Conductor. Oh, wait, no, I wanted to do Restorative Bonus first. And then whatever gives me the best run out of the 3, we'll run with Harmony Conductor. $30 waves. 40 would be better. I don't know that I can make up that. We'll see. We shall see. 9 waves off number 1. Gonna have to run later. Ugh. That's annoying. Oh, crap! I oopsed. I'll just have to burn the gems. I forgot to switch back to this preset with maxed out amp bot. Oh, well. I'll just eat the gems. I can spare them. I thought that was summon for a second. I was like, why is summon there? That's off. I don't know that Thunderbot actually really does all that much for me, but, you know, I'll take the little bit of stun and slow it gives. Don't forget defense percent on baby count. I was just thinking about it, but thank you for the reminder. I'm probably going to throw it on when I get close to 300. I am going to go ahead and put attack speed on, though. I mean, it's not a huge increase, but it's enough. I mean, well, 10%, so it is a huge increase. So I'm kind of debating. I know generally it's said not to go any further than, I believe, 23%, or level 23 on defense percent, but I'm thinking about taking it a lot further than that and going hardcore EHP on this account. And while that won't help eventually with farming runs once I get an ancestral armor mod, it'll help on Tourney. I don't know that I'm going to take it all the way right now. Oh, I can probably go up to 3 on something now. Let's try it. My cells have increased dramatically on this account since I started farming tier 7. Oh, man. Thinking about getting back on Twitch. Thinking about it. I enjoy live streaming, and I want to start streaming more. Took mine to 33, but that's because I had Mythic Armor Mod forever. Yeah. And I want to start streaming some other games as well, but I think what I want to do is reserve YouTube just for tower content for now, unless I start making content for other games as well. And then jump over to Twitch for other things. But before I do that, I need to offload the tower from YouTube. I mean, sorry, not from YouTube, from running on my desktop. Either through a cloud phone or a laptop. Thinking about laptop. I don't know. I've almost got the parts to build a second computer, but I need to buy another power supply. And a case. I'm short a case. Well, I might could retrofit. I've got an old HP case that I might could retrofit. But I don't know how well it'll handle running. I mean, maybe if that's all that I'm running on. It's an older Bulldozer CPU. The 6-core one. Well, technically it's a 3-core, but 8600, I think. FX 8600 or 6600. I think it's a 6600. I don't know. A laptop would be convenient, though. Yeah. What games? I don't know. I've got a massive backlog in my Steam library of games that I've collected over the last decade that I've never played. Outside of the tower, I play primarily just Warframe. But I don't really want to make YouTube content for Warframe. It's kind of a saturated market already. And I don't know that I don't really want to make like build videos or anything like that for it. So it's not something I'd want to make YouTube content for, but I enjoy live streaming it. It's a lot of fun to live stream. It's a great community game. And I love playing it. But I've got the Force Unleashed 1 and 2 that I want to play, Final Fantasy 15 that I want to play through. I'd like to start playing Elder Scrolls Online again. I want to play World of Warships again. I played tons of World of Warships. I say tons. Several hundred hours in it, I think. I've got a bunch of old games that I want to play through. I want to finish playing through all the Doom games. I think I've got all of those but the newest one. But the only one I've ever played was the first one. Actually, I think I started into the second one too. I played through the first one, started on the second one, but I didn't finish it. I think I was working on that playthrough when I quit streaming. I want to play through all of the Halo games because the only one I've played through part of Halo 2 years ago with a buddy that was a big Halo nerd. I don't remember if we actually finished it or not. I've played through about 2/3 of the original Halo. What else do I have? Let me open my Steam library. We'll see what else I've got on here that I want to play. I've got a couple of demos that I want to play of some games that are coming. Notably Guardians of the Wild Sky. That looks really neat. Yeah, I want to play through the Doom games. I want to play through Borderlands. I've got that. Well, I've got the pre-sequel in Borderlands 2. And I started playing it a long time ago, but I was playing it with a group that were all like diehards in Borderlands and had played through it all, so I kind of was just lagging behind, so I wasn't really following what was going on. So I want to play through that. Part of me wants to finish the base game for Destiny, or Destiny 2, but I don't really care that much about it. I mean, there's so much stuff you can't do anymore in Destiny, and the game's dying, but I did enjoy the story. But you can't access most of the story anymore, so I don't even want to bother. Let's see. A couple of older games that I really want to play through that I've never finished were the old Legacy of Kain games that came out like 25 years ago. Plus. I've got Persona 5, the Phantom X. I forgot I even had that. I've never played any Persona games, but I've always wanted to. I want to play through Star Wars Fallen Order. I'd run Borderlands 2 with you. Love that game. I kind of want to run it by myself initially, but I'm not opposed to running it with people at some point. Because I didn't enjoy playing through it with a group before. So I think I'd like to do a playthrough solo and then run it, maybe run it just for the heck of it, for fun with people. But I got really, really lost and confused on what was going on. And I think running through it solo would probably be better the first time. Oh, I could probably run Deathray. I forgot about that. I guess I could take damage off. There's also Tiny Tina's great one-off game. Never even heard of it. It's mostly bosses that are my problem right now, so I don't think Deathray is really going to help me much. What else do I have? Got Star Wars The Old Republic, Star Wars Squadron. I've got a bunch of Star Wars games. Oh, I also want to play through Star Trek Online again. I don't really care about going hardcore into Star Trek Online, but that game is really, really cool, and it had really cool storylines, so I'd like to play through the full story. I really enjoyed that game a lot. I enjoyed playing Rocket League, but I wasn't that great of it. It's one of Borderlands' characters. Oh, that's right. I've heard of that. I think I've heard of that. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard of it. I've got a bunch of Sword Art Online games that I bought years ago that I'd like to play. What else do I have? I spent some time in EVE Online, but I don't know that it was something that I really wanted to stay with. I kind of liked it, but I didn't like it at the same time. I don't know. I liked it, but I didn't really want to spend the amount of time in it that you kind of have to enjoy it. I think I only played it for like 4 or 5 hours. I think I did 2 streams where I played half the stream that and half on Warframe. I think I got a Death Defy earlier. No, I didn't. I thought I saw one. Let's see. I want to play Knights of the Old Republic. I've played through most of the first one on mobile. Oh, we lost our second wind because I forgot to turn the game speed down again. Oops. Did I make all my changes that I wanted to make here? I think so. Yeah, I did. Okay. Might be about to have a visitor. What's up, bud? You found a drill! A toy drill. Have fun! He was showing me he found a toy drill. Oh, I need to change the batteries on one of my cameras. There's a low battery. Which is shocking because it never activates for anything. Yeah, I've got a ton of stuff I want to play. I need to get the first Knights of the Old Republic on PC, and I also need to go steal my Xbox controller back or buy another one. A lot of stuff I want to do. I think at the top of my list of stuff that I want to play through is Final Fantasy 15. I also want to play the Hollow Knight games. My oldest is playing through them right now. He just bought them with some birthday money. How many card slots do you plan on saving for on the baby account for now? Or is 10 a good milestone to stay at for a while? That's what I've got right now. I think 11 would be better. Ouch. I thought I was going to die there. But we've already gone further. I think it was 314 I died at before. I think really 11 or 12 is a better place to be. I'm not really sure what the best starting point is. But I think for where I'm at, I really want at least one more. I think would be... What do I have targeted? Okay, closest. That's fine. Eeh. Man. Flamebot did a lot better. I've already gotten 2 Death Defies, and this already procced. And we went a lot further last time. So, we'll switch back to Flamebot and Singularity Harness, and then run a run with Harmony Conductor and see what we get. But yeah, I keep saying I'm going to save up for another card slot, but I haven't. 10 will do a lot for you. I think the higher priority, though, if you haven't already done it, is getting the last lab slot. Having 5 labs is super important. I forgot to speed this up. Still the 95 keys to bot respec. Felt compelled to buy Nuke on death first. I don't think that was a poor decision. But I do think you'll get it. You'll probably jump ahead of me in tournaments once you get the bot respec. What did you say you got this week? I don't remember. I guess I could have just pulled up Discord and looked, because I think you said in Discord. 1207. Okay. Yeah, you'll probably shoot ahead of me once you get that. Because your assist slot... Oh, I need to turn this back down. Your assist slots and ultimate weapons are a lot ahead of mine. Almost got to 2. 900 billion lifetime coins at the moment. Just recently got 13 card slots, but I think I'm going too heavy on cards. Need to focus on modules for a while. That's probably not a bad idea. Modules are incredibly powerful. Depending on where you're at. What am I at on my lifetime? On this account. Yeah, you're way ahead of this account for lifetime. So yeah, 13 is probably a good place for now. If you feel like you're struggling to fit stuff that you think you need or that may be beneficial, go for another one. But 13 is probably a good place for that, depending on what strategy you're running. If you're running a blender, it's probably just fine. If you've switched to like an Orb Devo or something, might need a little bit more. But 13 or 14 is probably pretty good. Just recently started doing Devo. Okay. How was that transition? Was that a tough transition? Or was it an easy one? Ranged got me! What killed me the first time? How many death defies did I get? Only the 2. Okay. We're going to switch this back to this. And kind of want to go hybrid. I might even run an extra run and go more hybrid and put a lot more into my health and do a respec and add the damage reduction in from Flamebot. How far can I go with that? Only to 35%. So I'd have to take some out of duration here. Honestly, it was very easy. The only thing that's been struggling with my milestone pushes have entirely stopped. Yeah. That can happen. It is a little harder to milestone push with Devo. Or can be. It can be. Kind of shocked this is still going as well as it is. Okay. Alrighty, let's go back to not that. That. Assist. Harmony conductor. I'm sitting here like, what am I doing? I don't remember. Sent you a Discord message. Why did I not get a pop-up? Awesome. Was farming tier 3 to wave 9,000, but tried to push milestones on 4 to 7 to get to their 4,500 and found that tier 5 is actually a lot better for me to farm with. A lot more cells. Yeah. I did a similar thing recently on this account. I've started farming tier 7. Although, if I were to switch to Devo, I would not be able to farm tier 7. I'm running tier 7. I mean, this overnight run's not great. And that run wasn't great either. I haven't had a good... So yeah, like 5,000 waves is kind of what I've been doing on tier 7. I actually just did a video on that last week because I was still farming way too low of a tier and not getting good. It was hurting. How am I still alive? Do I want to do anything else here? No, I don't think so. Okay. Let's run this. I'm spending too many gems today. Yeah, your bots are looking great, Sean. The difficulty jump, once you break out of tier 1, the difficulty jump to tier, you know, that initial to tier 2 is huge, but after that, you don't have a giant difficulty leap until like tier 12. It's just a small incremental increase. How am I still alive? There goes second win. I'm like, it keeps looking like it goes all the way down. I could max flame and amp and probably have a decent thunder with bot respect. There you go. I don't remember what my total medals are. Does it say here? What's up, dude? Buggy bites. Did you get buggy bites? I almost hit 400 waves. No! I might get dropped. What's wrong? Let me go do a quick check on children. I think I need to check on them. I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay, I just needed to check on that because I've been watching the YouTube for a while and completely forgot to sub. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate the sub. I do. I hope you've gotten some good value out of the YouTubes. I've got another video I was going to try to release yesterday, but ended up not being able to get it finished editing. I did a big progress update on the main account, like a full in-depth one. And then I'm also working on a progress update for the second account that I've still got to film. And then I got a lot to do. I'm about to do a video with good old Sean there. We're going to kind of do a comparison video, but I decided I wanted to go ahead and get that progress update. Been pretty much watching since I started my account. Oh, awesome. You've got a lot. You've made a lot of coin progress for that short of a time. Oh my gosh, my nose is itching like crazy. Ugh, I hate allergy season. Season. I'm allergic to Georgia. Do I want to go ahead and grab that? Yeah, I will. Probably grab those too. Dang it! I hate it when that pops up right after I finish a tournament. Yeah, I definitely want to get that done. Or maybe even today. I know we had talked about giving it a shot today. Yeah, I definitely want to get that done. But I wanted to I wanted to get the progress update. I almost decided not to do a progress update at all, but then I was like, you know what? That's not really going to be a progress update. It's more of a comparison, I guess, and talking about things. So I wanted to do the progress update separate. Yeah. So if you're still game for this afternoon, only just yesterday I started tracking my progress in the effective path sheet. Definitely looking for some guidance from people with more experience than me, and the sheet is a good starting point. I think so, Sean. Not super late into the evening, but yeah, I think this evening or this in a little while. I'm not planning on doing a super long stream. Yeah. So if you're still good with that, I would be down with that. My schedule's been kind of, it's like on the one hand, I've been super open lately, but at the same time, it's been, challenging. The last month, my wife went from not having any doctor's appointments to just between 1 and 2 or several a week, essentially. And it's just been kind of a whole big thing. She started a new medication that helps with one of the things she's dealing with, and the side effects for that were rough those first couple of weeks. But she's finally gotten past the worst of the side effects. And then we've got an MRI this coming week, and then follow up with the neurologist. We've got an appointment with the cardiologist. I've got to get one scheduled with a rheumatologist. It's been a whole thing. Oh, crap. I forgot about doing that. Jeez. Yeah, I feel that last 4 months I went from 0 to 5. Oh, my gosh. And we haven't had that many in a week, but it was funny. We scheduled an appointment with a new PCP for my wife because we were not happy with her previous one. Because we were trying to get in with a neurologist, and we were having a lot of issues getting in with a neurologist, and the PCP was not helping. And her PCP basically said, I'm not comfortable diagnosing you with anything like this, or doing anything about it, or yeah. So, and they were like an hour's drive away, so like, yeah, screw that. So we found a new PCP. We went in, and the nurse did her little initial bit before seeing the doctor, before we actually saw the doctor. And she was like, you know what, we work really closely with the neurologist. We'll go ahead and get you set up with that. I'll check with the doctor, and they had the appointment scheduled with the new neurologist before we even saw the doctor. They were like, yeah, no, you've dealt with this enough, because we didn't try to get in with a neurologist for like 3 months at this point. And they had us in the neurologist office that afternoon. And so since then, we've started doing a bunch of neurological testing. She had an EEG, was it last week? No, the week before. Wait, yeah, last week. Had an EEG last week. And that was fun. I spent most of it watching a Bond movie. But, yeah, that triggered a pretty rough seizure. Yeah. So. I had something similar with my dentist. They refused to give me a referral for something in the fast track process. Turned out to be cancer. Oh, my geez. Yeah, I would definitely find a new dentist. We've actually got to find a new dentist right now because my wife's got a broken tooth that we went to the dentist for a while back. And they basically said, oh, no. They essentially refused to pull the tooth and only wanted to do a root canal and a cap. Already done that once and had a lot of issues with it. So, yeah. Dentists are special. Gotta find a new one. I hope the fact that I didn't rush into this doesn't hurt me. Too bad. Okay. Where are we looking at here? I might not. Nope. I'm gonna get demoted. Dang. Should have about 130 skips. 147. But before I did some clicks into that on the other runs. Ouch. I'm going to go ahead and take game speed down. Okay, let's switch this back to farming, and I guess... Where is Multiverse Nexus? That's not Multiverse Nexus. That's Multiverse Nexus. I'm very unhappy about this, if you can't tell. And just so I don't lose, we'll just go ahead and do that. Stoked about 4K shards away from 201 on Generate. Nice! None of the cooldown chances can run at epic, right? Does getting to a permanent black hole kill my economy at all while playing Devo? Not really. Accidentally did a few too many clicks on cooldown thinking a 2-to-1 sync on black hole would be improvement. No. But if you've got perma, that'll give me a 12% pre-up. Oh, nice. No, I don't think it'll hurt you any. Well, this is definitely not better than the last one. Have I had any death defies, though? That's why. No death defies. I need to look this up because I don't remember. Substats. That's what I want right there. Permanent CPH. Yeah. There are other benefits as well, but especially if you use What? What is it? I don't know what you want. My son is just standing here bouncing. Okay. Okay, yeah, you don't get it till the cooldown until legendary. That's what I thought. Make sure it's nice and big. Yeah. Crap. Primordial Collapse is what I was getting at. I feel like the econ is worse because black holes on killing mobs. Well, that is one of the problems with it. That's kind of what I was getting at. What you might want to think about, depending on what your spotlight is like, Orbless Devo might be an option for you. I've got a video that I need to film talking about Orbless Devo, but I have not actually made it yet. Okay, yeah, Orbless Devo is not going to help you then. What's probably going to be the best thing for you then is to switch to using Multiverse Nexus. Because if your black hole is that low on the cooldown, then it should bring, even with an epic Multiverse Nexus, it should bring your other cooldowns pretty low. There is a... do I still have it? I still have it pulled up. There's a tool that I just dropped a link for in the chat to a calculator for Multiverse Nexus that can help you calculate what your cooldown would be based on the levels and substats and all. Yeah, I was hoping to make that swap soon, but it's only epic, which didn't feel great with all my substats on my other one are legendary. Still might be better for the coin income, though. I'm running into that problem right now on this account because my stupid ass accidentally double-clicked black hole, which I think is what you might have said you did. Yeah, accidentally did a few too many clicks. Yeah. So I'm switching to an epic Multiverse Nexus. For that, I don't know what I'm gonna put here. That's not gonna help any. I don't have spotlight. There we go. We'll go with Golden Tower bonus. 100-second black hole, 200 on, so it's 2-to-1 sync. But yeah, kill. Yeah, I would still. Multiverse Nexus will be pretty good. Since I've got the calculator pulled up, I'll go ahead and plug it in. That would basically, even at epic, that'll drop you your average cooldown to 187 seconds. So that'll get you an extra 13 seconds of death wave damage for the perma wall. Yeah. That'll get you an extra 13 seconds of cooldown, plus get your sync, and then you can bring stuff down separately. Legendary would be better. If you can get it to legendary, that'll drop you to 77 seconds, plus you can start getting substats for the cooldowns on it. So if you can get the cooldown substat for, here, I can show you. That one? Yeah. So if you can get the cooldown substat for Golden Tower and Death Wave at 200 and 100 with a legendary effect, that gets you down to 173 seconds. So almost 30 seconds saved, but still having the sync. I was thinking of holding off swapping NBM until I get another for legendary subs. That would be more ideal, but even at epic, that still saves you 13 seconds of cooldown. So might still be worth it for you. And nothing else, give it a try. Try a couple runs with it at epic, and then go with that. Oh, I meant to keep rolling. Okay. Black hole size will be fine. And then for this last one, let's just roll for death wave damage. Put rare on there as well. Oh, there we go. All right, that'll be fine for now. And shrink ray. Okay. Hey, we finally got a death defy. How about that? Yeah, I'm not happy about having to do this at all. Not at all. Legendary GComp is awesome! I don't think I can pull another 20 waves. Or 23 waves. That feller's gonna beat me to... Yeah, I'm definitely getting demoted. Oh, well. Wormhole and Astral Deliverance. Sounds like a good plan. Do I want to pull a couple cards or try to go for that Multiverse Nexus? My eye itches a lot. Give it a try. Yeah, see what happens. You might not, but really, as long as you're maxing out your Death Wave health bonus, you should be fine. You should be fine. But yeah, give it a shot. If it's better, great. If it's not better, just go back to what you were doing. And keep trying to get an answer or to legendary. Let's go ahead and buy a couple of cards. Okay. And how many more do I need for that? 10 more. Okay. Oh. Go back to that. I'll take that. And I need that too. Should have just saved up for that. Booey. That would have been more important. By a lot. Crap. I was not thinking. I should have just saved for that. Because I don't know that I'm going to be able to get another... I don't know, maybe. Yeah, that was an oops. Not a bad oops, but it was still an oops. I also need to throw landmine stun on here. We'll put it on instead of a recovery package chance. Actually, let's do this instead. Okay. We're still going, but you might be able to do it still. Maybe. I hope so. It definitely would have been better than the skin. What's up, dude? Yeah, it needs batteries. I'll have to see if I have the right kind of batteries for it, okay? He's wanting to play with the remote control car. Oh, man. I'm really curious how far I'm actually going to run with this run. I've not seen them on your channel before, but do you do account reviews typically? I have not ever done account reviews. I've thought about doing them, but I don't know that it's really something that I want to do. I don't know. What's up, bud? No, I'm not finished. Go play. Okay, I'll do that there, that there. Yep, that's the controller. Yeah, the batteries are dead. I need to see if I have the right kind of batteries. Hey, we're almost back up to full energy shield stacks. Yay! I wonder if by some miracle I'll go far enough to get that back, but I doubt it. I don't think I've got another 300 waves. So Spartan does them for members only. Not a bad financial choice. Nope, it's not. Not at all. I think Tags has started doing them too. Has Spartan done them recently though? I thought he hadn't done one in a while. I think I saw one of his most recent upload. Gotcha. I haven't been, saw one the other day, but it could have been an old video. I think he did one not too long ago. He was doing them somewhat often, but I don't know if, just don't know if he is still at this moment or not. I assume he probably is. I haven't been super actively watching them. Oh, he's live right now. Let's see. Go to videos. Yeah, he did do one 4 days ago. His Tour Your Tower series that he was doing. Probably would be pretty good to do that. But then you're gonna have to have, I mean, people will just have to use Ren properly. I think it's a great way of showing people at different levels other than the accounts you run yourself. Yeah, I agree with you there. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of not sure that I want to keep running the second account. I don't know. I haven't decided yet how far I'm going to go with it. I don't plan on stopping it anytime soon, but I don't know. For now, I'm going to keep running with it. Even one is a lot for me, and you do much more than me manually. For this one, I do. But, so, the only reason I'm able to do that is I literally spend my entire, well, I say my entire day. I'm at my desk all the time. And since I play with them on the computer, they just sit over here on my third monitor. And as I'm working, I predict you'll stop when you're staring down the barrel of SL4, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? By then, I'll get completely burnt out on it and stop playing entirely. I don't see that happening. But yeah, so my day job is a video editor. I edit my own channel and I do some other YouTube stuff as well. But, so I can just say, I don't have to run it on my phone all the time. I just leave it sitting over on my extra monitor. And my main account, I don't touch at all when I'm not in tournament. Other than to keep up with labs and click gems. That's the only thing I do on that because I've got an auto restart and all that stuff. I'm really surprised that it's still going though for this run. The second account I'm not super heavy on. I basically periodically check my perks, and once I get past about 100 waves, I quit. Well, maybe not even that far. I'll usually click enemy attack level skip for a while, and then just every now and then I'll just go in and hit health. I'm not super active on it. The main account, I used to be I used to super micromanage it, but it was a lot to micromanage it. There's a video on my account from a couple months back, actually more than a couple months, where I broke one little queue on the main account without Golden Tower Plus in one run, and it was a really micromanaged run, and it took a long time. Collecting the gems has kind of become my full-time activity in the game when I'm on it. It's a shame I can't leave it. Yeah. It is. And I mean, eventually, once you get to Legends, you can get the gem stacks, which lets you stack up to 25 gems. And that helps a lot. But yeah, there's only so much you can do when you're at work. I mean, the alternative is to play it on like a cloud phone or something. That way you can just periodically pop in and collect gems. But even that, it's not a truly idle game until you get to like end game levels. Wow, I just had a lot of misses. All right, I have to take a leak. Keep an eye on these for a second for me. I'll be right back. You guys let it die! How dare you! I killed by ranged again, too. Yeah. It doesn't seem to be for me now. Trying to think if there's anything else any other different strategy that I want to try. I kind of want to do a respec into health or into hybrid, but I don't know that I've got enough into it to make it worth it. We could try it. Not gonna hurt anything. What do I have in my shockwave? 255. We'll try going hybrid and see what happens with that. We'll go ahead and go to there. I will say this, I'm not doing 2.8 on the damage stats. And you have a ton for respecs you might want to dump in there. Are you talking about, here? I thought I had that higher than that. You're now doing, okay, that's what I thought you were saying. That's what I thought you were saying. I mean, I've got another 100 Q I could dump into there. No, don't do that. Do I want to go into recover? I mean, I guess I could. Might as well. And there. All right, we'll go over to the enhancement page. We'll go to 0.8. 0.8. 1.8, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how high I need to go here, though. I guess we could take it all the way to 2. I think more in respects than you do. I've been neglecting the expensive. Yeah, you definitely do. I've got 4.2 big Q. I think I'm going to focus more on wall health. You're at 6Q. Yeah, you're a little bit ahead of me then. I've dumped a ton into expensive labs lately, though. Do I want to take this all the... You know, I'm only going to go to 5. Or to there. My brain stopped for a second. Okay, so I've still got a good bit left. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to go here. I'm going to try that. Just to see what happens. And then we'll throw the health cards back in. I didn't realize I still had extra defense on. Don't think the health ones will help that much. I do 1.4 each. It's intentional to try to avoid more or overcharges from draining me. Does limiting your emulators at 60 FPS give you lower CPH than being at 120? No idea. Yeah, overcharges. Yeah. So I run as fast as I can on this one. Supposedly the higher frame rates do help. My second account's the exact same emulator. For whatever reason, though, it's capped at 60. And I don't know why. It won't go above 60. Anything else I want on here? I want to get Fortress Mastery at some point. That way I can reduce my wall rebuild time. I've got the space. It should be on. Yeah. That's not toggles. It was on. Yeah, it's set to 120. But for whatever reason, even in the emulator settings, I've got it set to run higher, but it caps at 60, and I don't know why. No, these are not Mumu. I've thought about doing Mumu. These are MSI App Player on both. I've also got LD Player on here, but I haven't used it yet. Anything else I want to do? I don't think so. Okay. Let's... You know, I'm going to take what's left here and just dump it into... Might even be able to max out... I can. Okay. Yeah, MSI App Player. All right, let's go. Let's see what happens. God, I've dumped so many gems on this run. Oh, I meant to respec and put more into damage reduction. Oh, well. Oops. I've used BlueStacks, and I ran into issues with BlueStacks. It kept crashing randomly. Even though MSI App Player is basically BlueStacks, it's just been more reliable. I've been wanting to switch to Mumu Player. I just haven't taken the time to do it yet. LD Player is supposed to be really good, but like I said, I haven't used it. Yeah, I don't think I have enough health. Or enough regen for this to actually be better. Oh, you know what I should have done? That I didn't do? I should have upped these. BlueStack's been my go-to for years and years. Started noticing crashes from overnight runs too. Yeah. I used it for a long time and then it just kept randomly just crashing. Yeah, I did not put... I should have bumped these up. And I didn't. And I don't have the right stats for what I'm doing. Oh well. It's not going to take long for overcharges to be able to break my wall. We'll see what happens. Might get lucky. We'll see. Did I put attack on? I think I did. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. Did it get knocked down yet? Not yet. It's gonna happen though. Noctis. I think the AP shot for OCs requires HP. Yeah, to really go far, it does. For as far as I go, it might be fine. I don't know. It's more just a shot in the dark. See what happens. I don't expect it to make a difference. But we'll see. We'll see. 2 of which I don't have, and Cry thinking I'll have to get them. Yeah. I don't have any of them. Region was a game changer for HP. It really was. Second win, too. I don't remember what the increase is, but I know it's a lot. Yeah, just at base, it almost doubles your health regen. Wow. I think the highest I ever got my regen was like 35 trillion or something like that. I never went any further than that. And I have a torn fingernail that I gotta clip. I don't know if I can reach my trash can. Okay. I got it. Oh, man. Didn't have second win. What does health regen mastery go up to? I know, base it's 40%. When did I quit EHP? Like September? October, something like that? It goes up to 5. Yeah, it was about then. I'd have to go back and look at my progress updates. To know for sure. Oh, what tier? I don't remember. I believe I was doing hybrid on tier 14 when I switched. And I don't remember if I stayed at tier 14 or immediately went to 15. I think I stayed at 14 for a while. And then went up to 15. But I don't remember for sure. I'd have to look. I am getting hungry. So I went to Glass Canyon, transitioning from 15 into 16. Gotcha. Yeah, I was doing hybrid in 14 when I switched. I don't remember if I was switching to full glass cannon in Legend or not. I didn't start respeccing regularly until I got the discounts maxed out. I didn't get presets for a long time, but something chewed up my wall. Gotta get that coin mastery. I'm hitting 14 now. I'm still in the mid 5s. But I haven't done anything to help econ in a while. In fact, I've done things that have hurt. Coin mastery would probably net me or push me up to around 8. I would guess. Something like that. I haven't decided what I'm planning on going to next with my stones. Been thinking about it this week. It's going to take me about a week and a half to save up to get a To get to that would be low end jump. I'm thinking more like 10 to 11. I mean, it's only like a 30% increase. At 6Q per hour, that would be 2Q. Roughly. So I think it would only put me up to about 8. I think putting a lot more into my golden tower, or my golden tower duration would be a bigger impact. You have? There's so many things that factor into it. It's hard to specifically track just the effect of one thing without not doing anything else. That's why I did my Golden Tower experiment the way that I did. I didn't change anything else. I just bumped up my Golden Tower bonus a whole lot at one time. That way I knew nothing else was affecting it. My stomach is growling. I'm surprised the mic's not picking up. I need to eat. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I got some leftover stir fry from last night. I made a whole lot of chicken stir fry for dinner on the flat top. It was pretty good. Chopped up some chicken breast, bell peppers, onions. Cooked it all on the flat top with mostly just garlic, salt, and pepper. Sending you some okay. Go for it. I think the extra damage I put in this time around is what's going to affect it more than the EHP stats I put in. I don't know. We'll see. We got a Deathify, though. I'll take that. Yeah, I don't think I've got anywhere near enough health to deal with an overcharge. Alrighty. Go for it, New Paradise. So that was that 7Q per hour to 9 was just a couple of levels into Coin Mastery. That's a lot bigger of a jump than I thought it would have been. Interesting. Yeah, I figured it probably would have been less than that at that level of increase. I guess other things stacking on top of it give it a bigger than what you would expect. Just being a flat, 10%, 30% increase, whatever it is at level 3. Interesting. Interesting. All right, we need to slow this down. I mean, I'm already at over 1100 before second wind popped. Did that pop after or while my wall was invincible? 6, I think. I think is what it is. Yeah, 6. So that happened Wednesday. I died while my wall invincibility was up. Or no, I didn't die. My wings popped. Ouch. So our GTs are basically the same. I have 60-second duration. Not that different. I think mine's 58, so not a huge difference there at all. We're still going strong on the intro sprint. I don't understand why that boss is going straight in. It's not being affected, or wasn't being affected by a fast, but it wasn't spinning at all. You have a lot more mod bonus. So maybe. What are you going to take out? Nah, it doesn't matter. It died. There goes that. But we got another death defy. How many death defies is that? 3 already. Wow. Crank the speed up while demon mode's on, and then we'll turn it back down. Maybe. We shall see. If I can get another death defy, it'll be great. I don't know that I'll have enough luck to get a 4th one, though. Yeah. One more death defy will definitely do it. I'm wondering if doing a respec and putting more into my damage over attack speed. What is my attack speed at? 65. So not that much. I think it's 68. I could go a lot more into damage. Oh, crap. I forgot to drop my attack speed or game speed back. Got distracted thinking. That might have just cost me. But I am going to break 1200 more than likely. Well, maybe. Making me nervous. Making me real nervous. I don't like that boss sitting there. I don't like that at all. I have no inner landmines. Oh, there though. I bet I got killed by a range again at 1200. That's annoying. One more wave. Lovely. I'm going to respec again. And go heavier into damage. Yeah. The downside of having... why is that so high? That should be less than 1,000. Maybe not. Okay. I really need to eat. I'm hungry. But I want to keep running. I'm burning so many gems on this tournament. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay. I'll put just enough into there to... What do I have it here? Worth it? It can be. Okay, 0.5. It gets so expensive. Oh my gosh. I'm curious as to how far I'm going to be able to bring these. Okay. Versus... So, pretty good bit. Yeah, 65 versus 68. So just a tiny difference in attack speed. You know what? Let's see if we can get... Nope. Okay. We'll leave the same setup aside from that. 50 gems now! God, I spent like 200 gems on this tournament. Alright, let's go for it. See what happens. We'll see. Oh, man. Back needs to pop, but it won't. I got my neck to pop, though. Wow. Got him. We shall see what happens. Okay, health level skips is maxed. All right. We'll see what happens. And then I think this will be my last run. And then I'll go get some lunch. What do I have this? Okay, yeah, closest. That's what I thought. I wonder if I should put fasts above elites. I didn't know. Oh, man, my nose is itchy. I don't like it. There was something I wanted to look up earlier, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, well. I'm really bummed that I'm getting demoted on this account. Yep, there it goes. No, it was gonna happen. Oh, well. Gimme. I wonder if that extra damage will get let me break 100 Q with the Death Defy. How many? Yeah, staying in after your first promotion, unlikely to be honest. Yeah. But still. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all. Hey, welcome back. It is what it is. It'll be fine. Oops. There we go. Okay. But there we go. I still can't figure out why that keeps happening. I don't know. I don't know at all. I have another audio interface, but right now it's hooked up to another computer. And I don't think it's the interface. I think it's a driver issue. Or a USB issue. Or theoretically a motherboard issue. Because I have other issues with my computer, and I think they're due to the motherboard. I'm wondering if I need to replace it. Like a couple of weeks ago, it just randomly decided that it didn't have a Bluetooth adapter anymore. Which really wouldn't be a big deal, except for my controller for my video editing runs on Bluetooth. And yeah, it just wasn't, it said I had no Bluetooth capability. I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then I don't remember how I finally fixed it. I think I had to do a hard power cycle on it. Because a normal restart and shutdown and all that jazz didn't do anything to affect it. Updated drivers, all kinds of stuff. Windows update, updated CPU firmware, all kinds of I did all the stuff. And nothing fixed it. Until I did a hard power cycle and left it off for a while. That fixed it. What is your Chrono Field Plus at now, Sean? Mine's at 4. Okay. I thought it was at 3. Because you hadn't mentioned going up on it. And I went up week before last, I think. Something like that. Keep hearing it's not a big deal anymore, so I neglected it. I think it can be. But I don't know. We're at 250. That's a fair bit higher if I remember right. I want to say it was 237. That's not what I wanted. We shall see. How long did that last run take? 17 minutes. Okay. That's about what I thought. Versus, how long did those take? 43 minutes. When I started CF Plus was before fleets and paradigm shifted to handle fleets, typically through ILM, yeah. I think it's still pretty important, but part of me is kind of wishing instead of going into ILM as heavy as I've gone recently, I'd put all that straight into Chain Lightning. I wonder if that would have been a better investment. I don't know. I'll say raise are nothing to me after doing this ILM setup. I still die to raise more consistently than anything else. But I need a couple... What's up? Nearly got a new PB. 9 waves short. How's this one going for you? 1200. It's the best I got. I'm trying one last run with a little bit less attack speed and more into damage, but very little less. So a huge amount of coin less because I went to 1.35 instead of 1.4, but it only went from 68 down to 65. What's up, buddy? You let the chickens out again? I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to drop this. Go ahead and drop this attack speed down. Goofball. Let the chickens out again. I'll be back. This particular trend is getting old. 1200, what's your PB? That might be my PB. I don't remember. That's got me at 7th right now. I need another 30 waves to take 6th. No. 1233 is my PB. Hoping to do better this time around. We'll see. We'll see. I'm tired. As the forward death-defies whilst intro. Yeah, that'll do it. Yep. I don't think I've gotten a death-defy this time around. No. But also haven't been hit by anything yet either at all. Other than a vampire. So. But we'll see what happens. I think the most... how many death defies did I get on the 1200 run? We got 3. 2 on that one. 2 on that one. 3 on that one. So I haven't gotten more than 3. It's all down to that death defy luck. Yeah. Yeah. Card. I buy a card. How many more do I need? 9 more. And then I can put them all into, what are they called? I forgot. Modules. I want Deathify. Did finally lose the wall, though. First Deathify at 9:30, then again at 10:30, another 2 between 10:30 and 10. Nice. Yeah, that's the way it's been for me. Demon mode and then immediately nuke. I'm a little surprised that I ended up getting better results with, oh no, Chain Lightning got nuked. They really are. It's, Berserk Mastery is so good. It is so good. It really, 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 really is. My raw damage at wave 1100 isn't enough without having to Deathify proc soon as, yeah. That's kind of where I run into. Alright, we got a Deathify. Now if I can kill a fleet. I only lost one energy shield to that overcharge. Oh, we did have a fleet killed. Yeah. Yeah, that Deathify proccing was a good help. Procced at just the right time. Hey! Got all 3 of them already. Nice. Game speed, coins. Yippee! At this rate, might be able to have this energy shield back up before we have to deal with anything else painful. That boss got crushed. Surprised orbs didn't do more damage to it. Excuse me. I forgot what I was coming to look at. There was something. What's up, buddy? I'm still streaming. What are you doing? Go play. Okay. Goober. Alright, we're at 1,000 waves. So, are we going to... We got another Deathify. Wow. No, we didn't. It's just the same one. I'm surprised it lasted that long. I thought it had already dropped. I guess I wasn't paying that close of attention. You'll get 3 shields up the wall around 1050. They drop against Berserker ends. Get the next DD and you can carry. Yeah. Got that commander. And we got him. All right. At 11%? Yeah, that's what I thought. many skips did we get total? We're at 150. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as it dropped, I got another one. Never even saw it drop. But we did lose an energy shield. Well, at least this run is identical to mine so far. Show labs on the main account? Sure. Like what I'm going, or what I'm using currently? Is currently these guys right here. And then if you want, I'll do a quick skim through what's completed, but if you want it in detail, you'll have to wait till the progress update goes up. Too much to go through all at once in great detail. A lot of gold boxes and making me happy. I've been playing for a while. I'm about to hit the 4-year mark. May 6th, 2022 is when it started. Yup. I've been playing a long time. That's what I was about to check and I forgot. 2.62. Getting there. What's up, dude? What's up? Hold on just a second, guys. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we lost second win. But we're still going strong. I meant research complete. Oh. I don't remember. 2.93K. Sorry, I thought you meant, yeah, a lot. Yeah, I've got a lot of labs. A lot of labs. Was that another one? Yeah, I got a third Death Defy. So we'll see if I can get that fourth one, but I have no energy shields at the moment. But I still haven't lost my demon mode. So this might be the one. Yeah. I've done a lot of labs. Whole lot of labs. I know I ask you this every couple of weeks, Sean, because I can never remember, but you started right about the same time as me, right? I hope so. I hope so. Okay, that's what I thought. I can never remember. All right, there goes demon mode. And that should carry me over. I can never remember how many waves you actually get out of it. I think my 3-year-old is getting into something in my basement. Hold on. Okay, he wasn't. There's not really anything that he can... anything inherently dangerous in my basement, but there are some things that he can knock over on himself. And he has a habit of doing that. I've actually got to anchor his dresser to the wall because he just pulled it down on top of himself a couple of days ago. Scared the crap out of me, that's for sure. I'm still not quite sure what he was doing or how he managed to pull it down on top of himself, but he did. What's confusing to me, though, is how he pulled it down on himself and the position he was in underneath it. I don't know. Kids do the strangest things. My 6-year-old, when he was 4, I think, had snuck outside when we didn't know. This will break 207. I think so. I think so. He snuck outside and pulled something down on top of him and ended up with this big cut on his head. Not here. That's where mine's at. His is like up here, right at his hairline. Had to go get stitches. That was not fun. And then last year, he fell off of a stick and hit his arm on, I assume, another stick and ripped open his arm really nasty. So he had to go get stitches on that. Left a heck of a scar, though. Why is our... We need another Death Defy. Nope. Didn't get it. I am not running this again. Oh, they are. I'll just be content with 1200. I don't feel like running it again. Yeah, it happens. I don't think there's anything else I can do to make it better. I mean, I guess if I ran it again with Harmony Conductor, maybe. That was with 98. I don't think anything... I didn't try 150 this time around. Oh, I forgot I still had the health cards on. I meant to take those off. Yeah, I'm using 22 out of 27 cards for tournament. I mean, I guess maybe I might have been able to get something if I gem rushed this more, but I wasn't going to... It's too small of an increase for just a single level. All right, let's get this set back up for deferments. Assist. Assist. Primary gotta bounce. Good luck. I'm not trying it again. I've run that tournament way too many times. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you next time. Where is my... There it is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We'll go back to that. And we'll go back to that. I think I will go ahead and... we'll just go up in increments of 1. Okay, that'll do for now. I might could get a little bit more if I did a respec, but not a whole lot. Okay. Actually, go back here. I don't have enough. Never mind. Okay. Oh, I know what she's talking about. I know what they're talking about. Okay. I guess we'll just leave that like it is for now. Okay. I think that's all set up. Bots, Guardian, Workshop, cards, modules are all set. Okay, back to the farming, guys. Well, I'm gonna jet as well. Thanks for stopping by, and Sean, I will keep in touch with you about this afternoon. Or evening. Yeah. I think you said you were pretty available tomorrow as well. Streamed a little bit longer than I intended, so that may work too. I don't know. I'll have to see how... I need to go check on my wife and see how she's feeling. So, yeah. Jump in here. Oh, gosh. Definitely don't want that. Before I forget again. There. Okay. That's all set. No worries. No worries. I'm stepping away too. You didn't miss anything. I just made a comment about, I'll hit you up. We'll make it happen. I'm looking forward to it. Whenever it finally happens. Yeah. Okay. We'll see you guys later. Peace out.